So building Google Stacks in a silo structure, like having Google Stacks inside other Google Stacks, is a feature that's been requested and voted on a poll by our mastermind members, and also something that the Staxio team has also eagerly been waiting for. So this feature has just been published with the latest release of Staxio, and that's what we'll be going through in this video. Okay, so we can find the Silo Builder inside the planner by selecting the Silo Builder card. And this is a very straightforward three-step wizard, and where step number one is where we select our Google Stacks from the planner table above by enabling the checkboxes on the left. Step number two is our silo folder name, where Staxio will be building our silo of Google Stacks. And if a folder with the same name already exists, Staxio will copy your stacks into that existing folder. So we can keep adding more Google Stacks into an existing silo if we wish to do so. And step number three is where we click on the Start the Silo Builder button. And as an example, I will select 2 Google Stacks from the planner. And then write the name of the folder I want for the silo. And start the build engine. So Staxio is going to refresh the planner once the build completes, and we should see a new line, a new row on our planner of type silo stack showing up. I will open up my Google Drive while Staxio works in the background and take a look at the folders. So we should see a folder with the name Staxio Silo folder being built on our Google Drive. So it's copying the first stack we selected, OMG. It just created a Google Sheet, and now it's copying the second Google stack called puppies, OMG and puppies. And let's just wait for the build to complete. And all right, the build is complete, and we have a silo stack, a new line with the silo stack type, which is our Staxio Silo folder, and we can access either the Google Drive for that, the folder on our Google Drive for that silo stack, or the Google or open a Google spreadsheet by clicking this link here. The Google Sheet in the root folder of the silo is where all the stacks get interlinked. So we can see that all the links from the OMG stack have been copied, along with all the links from our puppies Google stack into this spreadsheet. And using the exact same strategy we do for regular Google Stacks, this Google Sheet and the public root folder of the silo is what we want to be embedding and publishing on other properties such as Blogger sites and Google sites. So let's suppose now that I'd like to add another stack to my silo, like for example, this Google stack. And I will use the same name for the folder silo here, so that Staxio can copy into that existing folder. All right. And I'm going to click the Start the Silo Builder button. So let me go into my silo folder, and we should see, here we go, we should see the stack we selected, the dust stack we selected being copied into our silo folder, add it to our silo folder. And once Staxio is done with this build, we will also take a look at the Google Sheet and expect to see all the links from that Google stack also being copied inside, like here at the bottom. All right, here we go. Here at the bottom for the Dust, all the links from the Dust Google stack. So we now have 3 Google stacks in our silo. Now, depending on the size of your stacks and on the number of properties you have built inside each of your Google stacks that you want to build a silo for, so the bigger they are, the longer Staxio will take to build your silos. So if you start getting any timeouts while you're building silos, then select only 1 or 2 stacks to start with, and then add a couple more on the next build. So Staxio does not delete anything from your Google Drive, so you can always start over a new build and a new silo folder. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as usual, we're always available inside our mastermind for any questions you may have.